Hey guys, I'm Utkarsh, and I want to talk about one thing that I've noticed across all of the outbound campaigns we've been running for our clients. It's regarding how we see sales. Like each and every sales member or sales leader says, "Hey, you need to figure out a pain point. You need to focus on the pain point." And our solution is basically how we solve that pain point for that customer. Most of the outbound campaigns that I see and that I see on LinkedIn are mostly based on these 2 points. Of course, there are other points like deliverability, offer, messaging, and personalizations, but that's it. And people really focus on these aspects only while figuring out why we are not getting results. But they are not focusing on the most important thing that can make or break any sort of an outbound campaign, which basically is hidden cost of using your solution. What do I mean by hidden cost and efforts of using your solution? So let's say overnight build a CRM for B2B companies. Now, that's my CRM is better than HubSpot because of XYZ reasons. Let's say I have more features, I have more automation, I have more integration, whatever, right? And I think, hey, these people who are using HubSpot, they don't have XYZ features, and I can go to them and say, hey, I have more features and whatever. But I start my outbound campaign, I start my LinkedIn DMs, I start my calling, but I see I don't have any fucking results. Here's the thing. Let's say a company has been using HubSpot for more than 4 years and they have 100K records and they have a 4% sales teams. Now they have been using this 100K records to do their outbound call, follow up, everything. Their CRM contains their stages, details, info, logs, and everything. They can also have post automations like Nooks, Clay, Make.com, and then what for the automations, you know, each and everything. And their first sales team person, it might have taken a month for them to be comfortable with HubSpot for calling on everything. Like they might be easing their work with automations. They might be tracking their own records and past logs with everything on HubSpot. And here I pitched them like, hey, we have switched over to my CRM because of XYZ reasons. They won't. Even though they're getting much more features and everything, they won't unless that feature is more than the burden of changing everything, all of these things. you know like changing ops is of course a mistake. If you're changing operations in your company, you're bound to make mistakes. That's normal and they know it. That's why they are not changing anything, because they don't want to make any mistakes. Like if I give you another example, let's say Stripe and Wise. Now Wise reached out to me and says, hey, we charge less fees. Hey, our withdrawal time is less. Hey, our settlement is less, and I'm using Stripe. I'll think, okay, why is this charging less? And they are responsive, but I have all of my clients on Stripe. I have all of the invoices on Stripe. I have all of the recurring payments on Stripe. I have post payment automations, emails, and everything on Stripe. I've been using my team has been using Stripe, and we have one click button that APIs for Stripe and everything. Like all of the past logs, invoices, and everything is on Stripe. Why would I change to Wise when I have everything on Stripe already? You know. And if you focus on one more thing, it's like I have noticed that. Yeah, this one. See, the hidden cost of your efforts and the hidden cost of efforts of your solution, if it's more than the end benefits of the new tools and services, you won't be getting results. It's as simple as that. So next time, if you're running outbound campaigns and you're not, ripping results, think about this. Like, hey, what is the current situation of my prospect and what's holding them back from choosing a new solution? Thing like that. Cheers.